Hello everybody, Todd's back. Welcome back to the channel. Right, here it is, finally, the up-to-date collection room tour. Now, first of all, before I actually really go into it, I would like to really say a big thank you to everybody that tuned into last year's unbelievable response. You know, over 72,000 views. I could not believe that myself. Now, if this gets even just a quarter of that, then I'd be very happy. But in this collection room, as I'm just quickly breezing over, there is a lot more dioramas, a lot more figures, and there's a lot more figures coming through. In fact, there's one coming on early next week. But right, now I thought what I'd do is I start in a different position for this one from last year. So obviously a lot of the DTOF dioramas are all over here, and then you got the big ones down here. It's dioramas all over, but let's just start with one diorama, go into some collections. So here is Mad Box diorama, yeah, by a company called Mad Box. Absolutely lovely piece. You actually get the whole display case, and as you see, Mad Box there. Can't get it anymore, the company doesn't exist anymore, but it's one that you could probably get one set up. But yeah, always a great piece to have. Okay, so let's work our way down. Now this is where it's all going to be a little bit overcrowded. As you see, Whiplash down there, Mark 46, Mark 1. Well, actually, yeah, that is the Mark 1, isn't it? Of War Machine, and Nick Fury. That is the Mark 1. But yeah, here we go. Your Pop Toys. That's Pop Toys. That's off The Last Samurai. Absolutely fantastic figures. And then here we go. This is where you start getting crowded. So either I'd be looking probably to sell some figures, or this is going to be where some figures are actually going to start being put away, because I've actually got a lot of figures now outside of display cabinets, and it's not right. It's not right. So I still love the Mark II, but yeah. And here we go, the Blitzway Zorro. Beautiful, lovely looking figure. Couldn't wait to get that one in. Still the original Hot Toys Blade. And obviously Abigail Whistler. Had those now quite some time. But yeah, fantastic pieces as we work over. And here we go, the Witch King from Lord of the Rings, Amos Toys. Quite a sought after figure, but now anyone can do the license on the Lord of the Rings, so no doubt one of these will come out another time by someone else. But yeah, you try and get him at the moment, it's quite expensive. And then we got Ming the Merciless. Absolutely stunning, lovely costume, but yeah, just not a great body underneath. Okay, let's work our way down, and here we go. John Wick. I said in my last video, if you want to see any of these custom works, there are all individual videos on here. But like I said in my last collection video, I've probably spent more on this figure than anyone else. So that's with the dog. That's the Mr. Z dog. And then you've got the Full Metal Customs case. It all opens up inside. There's a video of that. And then you've got the Crow Customs belts. And then JKI Customs head sculpt. Well, it's a Hot Toys head sculpt, but he did all the custom work on it. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely love that figure. And then you've got to have a James Bond in the collection. Got him for a really good price. Couldn't wait. Had to have him in the collection. And then, of course, another Blitzway figure. Kalito. Absolutely brilliant. They go for a lot of money. I mean, of course, you're getting a lot of third parties now doing these figures. Because that one's obviously an Interbay Leon. And, you know, there's other companies now that are going to be doing these. But that is the original Interbay one. It's the only Interbay figure I've got in my collection, believe it or not. Right. And as I work my way down, and you've got these two from Troy. That's Achilles and Hector. There's more versions of them coming out now. And then you got the in-art Joker, which I did one. Still got to find the correct place for him, but an absolutely stunning figure. That is the rooted hair one, but yeah, I've got to probably make a right diorama for that, because all these in-art figures that I'm going to have coming in, they're all, most of them except for this one, are going to be in single display cases, really expensive display cases, and they're just a work of art. They're going to be on their own. And absolutely stunning. Really pleased to get this in the end. And as we work our way down, this is the original Hot Toys King Leonidas. Absolutely stunning figure. Really love it. And then of course you got the 2 Elitas. And that is a die cast sword. And JKI Customs did the hairstyle on that. Absolutely brilliant. Not many I've got a double of. But this one and one other I have. And then another crowded bit. Couple on the marble. Yes, that is the Secret Project. So, let's work our way up. Yes, I've still got this blue cabinet. I haven't opened up the door for this one, so you are going to have to put up with it. So that is obviously from Resident Evil. And then you've got Snake Plissken. And obviously Saddam from Kingdom of Heaven films. Absolutely stunning figure. Django Unchained. And the Princess Bride Wesley and Magnificent. Brilliant. And then you got a bit of a Terminator. All the Hot Toys ones. Then we come on to a bit of Game of Thrones. Let's turn the light on for that one. This one belongs to the missus. Actually quite really like it. It's absolutely a stunning figure. And I managed to get the throne really cheap as well. But I thought I'd pose that up. And then we come to a bit of Star Wars. You all know Darth Maul, custom up lightsaber. Fantastic. And that is a Jazz Ink diorama budget. He doesn't do the budget ones anymore. I managed to get that on eBay quite a while back. So it's all metal. And then you got the Hot Toys Dark Side Anakin, but with the custom head sculpt, with rooted hair, repainted. Absolutely stunning figure. I haven't lit up the base, but it all goes really well. That's another custom lightsaber that is made by someone else. That one, really having trouble with it. I might have it redone and sent to my Chris the Gunsman, who actually did that one there. But yeah, stunning figure. And then this one, these two on here, I've just got in here for now because I'm not sure what display I'm going to put in there. But yeah, having Peter Cushing in my collection, I'm really happy about. So that's Grand Wolf talking. And then these ones, it's literally just stuffed in there for now. So you even got a sideshow figure in there. The one in the back, Sand Trooper, and the Hot Toys Sand Trooper, and obviously Random himself. Okay. Now let's turn on the lights on these ones, because at the top you've just got all ends and different. Right, if you just bear with me, I've had to take me hand held thing for the camera off because it failed on me. But look, there's some of this, and that one there, it's obviously the Demon Batman. That was custom up Brent Little, and he really did a lovely job on that. I really like that one. I've got to find a good spot for him. Okay, let's open up some of these. And I still got this figure. This one, very underrated. I really do like him. And obviously another Nick Fury, that was the Mark II. But yeah, I really quite like those figures, even though I don't really buy any more Marvel anymore. But the ones I've got, I really do like. There we go. I still think that is absolutely stunning. The RoboCop. And then, of course, one of my favourite actors there, Gary Oldman. Just absolutely love him. He's brilliant. Great figures to have. I'll try and not open this one, but then you've got the Hot Toys Bane. Even though they will be coming out of a new one, it looks really good. The new one of this one as well, the Batman Begins. I just absolutely love that. That's a Ben Chow head sculpt. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, it's a different custom cape. And then you obviously got the Joker, Bank Robber Joker, the 2.0. Okay, now, here we go, TB League. Quite a few here. Absolutely stunning. These figures are so underrated, but a lot of people picking them up on there now. I can't believe some of my videos on these are doing really well, because there are quite a lot of collectors out there for these things now. I mean, the quality of them is, you know, it's obviously the Thyssen bodies anyway. They're absolutely fantastic. So, yeah. But I really like some of these. And now, I'll tell you now, I will be getting Moon Knight in. And what better figures to actually go with Moon Knight? You know, it's all done around the Egyptian gods anyway. And he'll be going with these quite nicely. And I've got a perfect pose for him. And there's Steph. Just unbelievable. Some of the stands you get, it's just fantastic. But brilliant. Absolutely brilliant to have. Love the collection. Now, I would like, if I had more room, I'd have a big display case made and have a whole complete diorama. Just literally finding the room at the moment. Then we come on to the tumbler, which was my second ever Hot Toys. As you see, the lights all come on. I did do a video how you can do these remote, but they come on with all the other lights now. I did have trouble with these lights here, but all the lights work now. Unbelievable. There's my little custom one. I know there's quite a lot of these now coming out. And then just another one that was a custom one. I know some really good ones out there now. Right, let's turn out the main lights. And some Star Ace, not liked by a lot of people, and I don't blame them because some of the head sculpts are really quite crap. But this one was given to me by a supplier. I really actually liked it. I thought I'd just get a Harry Potter to go with him. But yeah, Lord Voldemort, they did quite a good one on that. And then my original Nightmare Batman. And I thought we'd put in a pose because I've got another one now in one of the dioramas. But yeah, and that is Snake Eyes actually. And you've got Eric Draven, the Crow. Still love this one. This one actually is another one that belongs to my missus. But get a lot of inquiries about this. But I have seen some custom work now on the head sculpt, and you know, like rooted hair, it looks absolutely stunning. So yeah. And then another one done by Pop Toys, Elizabeth. That's obviously Kate Blanchett. Really good, stunning, really good work. I mean, just the amount of detail. Okay, this one I've turned on the light for. Here's my AVP setup. I really like it. I am thinking of changing this diorama because this wasn't, obviously this was the G.I. Joe diorama that I redone. And I'll probably be getting in touch with my mate Steve at IC Custom to make me a proper AVP one. He's done one before for someone else and it looks absolutely stunning. So you never know, by the time the next collection video comes out next year, this could be completely different. But you see that there, that isn't a Hot Toys one. That was actually custom made by Dave Pro over in Germany. Anything to do with Predator or Alien, he's your man. Sorry about that, it was the TV that came on. And then you got Amos Toys. I think this is one of the best ones that Amos Toys have done. Gandalf the White. I think it's absolutely stunning. I know now. I mean, I've got quite a few on order with in art. They're doing the Lord of the Rings, and I will be buying those. But this one is absolute. I had to get this one. Absolutely love it. Really, they did a good job on her because the head sculpt is really quite good. Then you got Gimli in there. They did a magnificent job on that. And then you got Aragon, but that's an ACI one. Much better than what Amos Toys did. Amos Toys did at least 3, couldn't get any of them right, but you know the in art one is going to outshine all of them. But this one I still really like. Absolutely stunning. Staying on Lord of the Rings, as you work your way, and then don't ever get this one. Absolutely load of crap. Yeah, still sticking with Lord of the Rings. That is Amos Toys, but I did have it custom, but maybe the bit too much on the beard. Saruman. I think they did a really good one on that one. And then we come to the bottom shelf. Another load on the Terminators, the T1000, T100, T800, sorry. Absolutely brilliant. And then my favourite one out the lot, DX13. Stunning figure. Never get rid of that. But yeah, brilliant figure. So, now what has changed from last year? I'll just close these doors as I work my way up. Right, here I had the Justice League display, but I had to make room. So I've got a few other figures. I've put a lot of the figures in there. That one's stunning. There's quite a few in here. It's not always easy to see. Dark Side there, taking up a lot of room. If you've ever on the fence of ever getting Harley Quinn here, get her. She is absolutely fantastic figure. One of Hot Toys' best. No, I'm not getting any of the figures from Flash. It's just too much. I will be getting the new 89 Batman to go with a brand new display, big display, to go with the 89 jazzing diorama Batmobile and the 89 Batcave made by IC Custom. That'll all be coming next year. It's going to be absolutely massive. But yeah, the Golden Wing Wonder Woman, brilliant figure. If you ever get, I tell you what, you'd be so impressed if you ever got her. She is absolutely fantastic. One that I will I absolutely love her. A lot of people haven't got the room to spread her in those big wings, but I'll just try and make the room. Okay, let's have a look at the ones below. As we work down, then you got the Predators display. Great figures to have. I still get people come here and comment on this actual display. It's just something I've quickly knocked together. So easy to do. But a lot of people like this. Okay, let's work down. And here we go, the Mark 6 gantry. Yes, Hot Toys will be doing one. It looks absolutely fantastic. I'm actually in two minds, but it is really expensive. It's obviously from really the expensive line. This really is a TY Toys gantry. Doesn't really move. It lights up a little bit, and then at the background that you see light up the stairs, that comes with the figure, and then you've got a backdrop behind there. You can't, to get all the bits you really want where the arms are actually taking the armor off, you need to get the complete set. But yeah, but I actually really do like this. Whether I get the Hot Toys one, I do not know. And then of course you got to have, well, 85, haven't you, with Thanos. Absolutely stunning. I'm still in awe of that head sculpt. I wasn't actually going to get any of these, but when I saw Thanos, I just thought I can't get him. And then one of my earlier ones. Yes, it's going to be hard to get all this in because I've got cabinets behind me. But you've got the Hulkbuster display. Not many people around the world have got this in a diorama because it's too big, which I am quite shocked about. And then you've got the Hulk coming down on him and then literally burn out. Let's see if I can get a bit more of a wider shot for you. Not going to be easy, but there you go. Still stunning. That's made by IC Custom, a diorama, one of his earlier ones, and I absolutely love it. There is a video on this. Absolutely stunning piece. I actually really like it, but it really is quite a big piece. Right, let's move over. Let's come away from there, and then you've got the other Harley Quinn. She's all sealed up. You'll see a lot of these display cases like these for this one, and obviously for the Batmobile down there. This one, it's all made by Immortal Cases and Displays. You'll find that there's a few more actually in the collection for custom work. And then it does get a bit dark this side. It's a Vito Corleone. Great little set. It does well. Does well. Okay. Here we go. Bit of the early old Avengers. Still haven't changed this display. I must admit this is held out for quite some time. So it's still the same. Still some of the very early Hot Toys. Great to have. And then you get the quarter scales. Still yet to have his head custom. And then you got another display down there. And then you got a little bit more of the Lord of the Rings. Amos Toys again. Though I have to say that Nazgul is not an Amos Toys, the horses, but that's an ACI. all metal inside there. I know Amos Toys have just done an all metal one, but I don't know how good it's going to be. But In Art we'll be doing one as well. So, but that one is really good. Okay, just working over a little bit, some loose figures. You obviously got from the Gladiator line. This one's a very heavy figure. Quite well detailed, but that base as well. And he does take up some space. He won't just fit in the detoff, you know. You have to actually make the shelves just a little bit higher. And obviously another one from the film Assassin's Creed, Michael Fassbender. And then my latest, Alice. I'm going to do a diorama for her. She is absolutely stunning. I really like her. They did a magnificent job on that one. Really like it. Okay, another ones that haven't been changed, but probably will for next year now. And that's I can't take off the lids, not unless I take everything apart. But yeah, I've got the Avengers in here. Some sort after figures. Obviously. But yeah, I still quite like that display. And then right next door to it, you got 2/4 scales. And then you got some other. That's the Mark 7 there, the plastic one. It's still my first original Iron Man. These 1/4 scales are quite something else, but won't be getting any more. Okay, right, something else, been waiting to see, and that is the Jazz Ink light up here. It is the actual, if we have a look down here, a few people are asking me where I put it, and I know you've got the lights reflecting, and this does actually light up. That is the bat signal from Jazz Ink. Just bear with me. And there she goes. Stunning piece. And now you know why everything was moved up from the Justice League display, just to fit all this in. Pop, and there she goes. But yeah. Now maybe I ought to make a rooftop diorama on top of there. But at the moment I'm quite happy as it is. Okay then, now we really are starting to come onto the dioramas. There is one at the moment waiting for a shelf, and that is Judge Dredd. I will get him up somewhere. I just absolutely love the costume because it... Right, just settling on to the bit of the Batman theme. The word Gotham City, that does light up, but I haven't switched it on. This is not an IC custom. This is made by a guy in France, and if you ever want one the same, there is a video on this. If you ever want one the same, he makes it by hand, so it won't be exact. Yeah, that's Julian Kaya. He's quite a good artist on that, but I really love this piece. It really asks you what you want. So again, absolutely stunning. And there's my very, very first Hot Toys, the old DX12. So yep, quite pleased with that. Then we go down, and here we go. So just a couple of pieces. I don't know, it's everybody going for the new one that they're coming out with. I'm just quite happy with that. I just really haven't got the room for the new one, even though it does look really nice. But I'll be just sticking with this as for now. Then we go on to the bit of the gaming for Batman. Absolutely love this figure. Another bit of IC custom diorama. Just really don't really get. I don't really get rid of any of his stuff. I have still got the big rooftop that I had for Justice League, but I've put that in another room at the moment. Still trying to suss out what I'm going to do with that. And then I must admit, the new Selena Carlisle that's coming out looks absolutely fantastic. On the fence about getting her. That's all a bit of the Batman, a bit close. Yes, still got this figure, but just on the very first IC custom diorama stand. But we couldn't help but get him. Old Dr. Ock. And here we go. Another Iron Man sitting up top. As we work our way down, here's the other in-art Joker. Now, I'm still yet to sort all their hairs out, make them lay down. I might do a video on it, but there's a special lotion I can use, but they're quite easy to do. It's just I haven't done it with any of my figures yet. But yeah, stunning figure. Absolutely lovely. Brilliant. The other in-art Joker. And then we go on to a bit of Star Wars. This is all really just the backdrop stuff. And Ahsoka, absolutely stunning figure. Absolutely love it with Mando behind her. But yeah, I'll probably get the lightsabers custom by Chris. So, but that will be quite in the future at the moment, because there's still so much I've got to pay out for. And then here we go. It's absolutely stunning piece. There is a Mofus Baba that did this, not an IC custom. But there is a figure coming early next week that's going to go in here very well. That's a big clue for who I'm going to be getting early next week. But yeah, I just not a fantastic big Star Wars fan, but when I saw this, I had to get it. But saying that, I keep watching someone else's videos and I keep buying Star Wars. And here we go. This is a very cheap setup. I did do a video on this showing exactly what to do. It's very easy, very cheap. And then we go to the underworld. So another Star Ace figures. Celine, not very good. Victor, they did quite a good job on him. And then of course, yeah, this one's really just a statue in front, but they did do a really good job on that. I really like it. But yeah, I quite like the underworld films. Quite entertaining anyway. Okay, let's move up. Right, here we go. I'm sorry if there's reflections on this, but I can't take the door off because there's so much I have to move out of the way. If you want to see, there are proper videos on this. But this is my IC custom diorama for the Dracula. You see in the back window there's so much going on. It does do different programs in the back. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, what he's done with the candles and everything, they're fully detailed. But if you really want to see more of this, there are videos of this. And then, of course, you got Marco, who actually did this figure itself. The whole lot is custom. It is a pretty penny, but it was my little grail. And I just absolutely love it. But yeah, just fantastic. Absolutely love it. Okay, staying with the Draculas a little bit, and you got the lamp there that is made by Full Metal Customs. It does light up. And then another one they did, the cane, but that is a Mr. Z Wolf. And then JKI Customs did the paintwork on him. I noticed that the views on my video that I'd done a few years ago have taken quite a few views. Yeah, absolutely really nice. I really like to have that. I just love Gary Oldman. I just thought he was brilliant in the film. And I thought it was just a different intake of Dracula. So, not always the best film, but, you know, I didn't mind it. Then, you got an IC custom for the Nightmare Batman display. I've actually put the barrels in just to fill it out a little bit, but he did an incredible job on that. And you're probably wondering why I've got two Nightmare Batmans, because this one actually came in a double set with the black suited Superman, but I wanted to keep it all. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. There are videos of everything that you see here, so any custom work I do show you. Okay. And here's another one of my favourites. It's not an IC custom, which everybody thinks it is. It's done by a guy called Marcel, who's over in Germany. He did an absolutely stunning job on this, because a lot of people have tried to copy it, and there are other versions out there now. But when I did my video, I showed the exact details that he did, and all the bullets and the bits of concrete everywhere, and a lot more other people are doing that now. So full credit to him. He did a great job. Easily fits in the detail. And then you got the Full Metal Customs sunglasses on him. Absolutely stunning. Really like that. And if we work a little way down, just backdrops and bases. A three wall backdrop for this matrix set here. Absolutely love it. Fantastic. Just something totally different. Okay. Another jazzing diorama, and it's back onto the Star Wars. It's actually last of the Star Wars. Yep, Darth Vader. I haven't actually turned the light on to the, because that would shine him up a little bit better if I did the light on the throne. But I will be having his head repainted. But this whole display, I'm still yet to get in touch with Immortal Cases and Displays, who actually did the display for that and all the other big ones you see. So I can put this in a display itself. It's absolutely stunning. There is a video on this, on how it went together. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it. Not exactly film accurate with having the Royal Guard standing there, but it doesn't matter. It makes a hell of a display. It does shine out in the collection. So it's worth having a look at that and checking the video out on this one. And then you got Hela. I did do a video on that head sculpt. And then you got the one from the Great Wall of China. I just love the actual outfit for that. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, brilliant. Okay, let's go on to another diorama. And we have a bit of Indiana Jones. Another IC custom job. Yeah, this is one from his own personal collection. He sold it to me for the same price that you would normally get the DX05. He sold me the whole lot, the DX05 and his diorama. He did a special deal for me, and so whatever be paid for the DX05, I paid that and the diorama. Absolutely stunning. Thank you, Steve. I really love this piece. It is a one-off. There's no others like that. Everybody else has done other dioramas which look magnificent, but this is just something different, which I quite like. And then we go a little bit further down. Another look, something from Indiana Jones. Absolutely love that head sculpt. Fantastic, a bit of custom work there. Absolutely stunning. Really like this. It's just a little thing, something I've thrown together in there. But yeah, I love it. Incidentally, all the little lights and everything, they all work and they all flicker up, but I just haven't even bothered going into them at the moment. And then you got the 89, well, this one is the Batman Returns, but it's with the Bat Vault. I did do a video on this with all the wool, but all this will be coming out and it will be going in that big massive display that I told you about for next year. I will be sending the Bat Vault back over to Steve because he's got to put lights in it so it'll all light up and it's going to look quite magnificent. I have actually got a picture of what it will look like. A good friend of mine, Dave Bell over in America, he's getting the first 89 Batcave, and it will be done in two parts. There'll be a high part and low part. He said he will be doing a video of it, so I will be showing it on this channel, and but it will be the same as what I'm having, but I'm having it all in one long display. But this is going to be magnificent. So this will be coming out of here, so next year you'll see this in a totally different light. And then there we go. We've got Sweeney Todd. This one actually belongs to my missus as well. And quite a sought after figure, really. It's really quite good. Okay. Here we go. The DX11, my third ever Hot Toys, my second ever figure. Still love this figure. Never had him custom. I quite like it as it is, and I've still got everything he goes with, and then this big pile of money. If you want to know any details about these displays, there are videos that I have done. Just search through the menus. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I quite like that one. Then one of the newest dioramas, and that's the Jack Sparrow one, made by IC Custom. My last video is all about this, but it's all with all the different details of what he's done. A few bits I've added in there, but yeah. But like I say, it's a bit like my Dracula one up top. There are different programs in here. Don't take much notice on the back, the window itself, that all looks blue, but really it's dull and grey in the back if you see it in real life, and it looks absolutely realistic. It's unbelievable, really good. But the amount of detail is put in here. But yeah, absolutely really like that. That's an incredible piece. But like I said, there's different programs in this as well, so if you actually watch my video on this, it will actually show you some of the other programs. And then we work the way down. Still very highly rated figures. The 89 Batman and Joker. Jack Nicholson Joker. Absolutely love these pieces, but like I said, a lot of these now won't be staying in this diorama. They will be going in the big brand new Batcave. So it will be one to watch out for. But yeah, I must admit, before I even started collecting, I saw this Joker in a shop at Forbidden Planet in London, and I just couldn't take my eyes off him. That's before I knew anything about Hot Toys. I absolutely love this. But I did get him for a really good price years later. And then a little bit more on the Marvel side. And there you go. Doctor Strange. Just a few little details in there. But really quite a good figure. Couldn't say no to him. Yeah. Then you get the quarter scale Darth Vader. I must admit, I will be wanting the 1/6 scale of this one. It's Sebastian Shaw's head sculpt. Couldn't help it, but I actually flipping really like it. It's a stunning piece. But yeah. And then of course you actually get this as well. That all lights up. But I really like it. He is magnificent. Okay, now for the biggest display going. And here we get into the BVS display, which is now the Justice League display. I was thinking of turning on all the lights to the actual vehicle and figures, but if you want to see all that, then there is a video out there. Especially I do a review on Cyborg here, but yeah, now you know where they've all gone. This is a micro art Steppenwolf. Then in the back there, that's a Marco custom on a Hot Toys head sculpt. He's just unbelievable job he did on that. And there's my black suited Superman, Batman, Cyborg, Flash, Wonder Woman, and then of course you got the Jazz Inc diorama Batmobile. The whole display is massive. And then it's all inside the case from Immortal Cases and Displays. And the diorama done by, you guessed it, IC Custom. Unbelievable job. Magnificent job he's done here. The amount of detail. There is so much detail around the back. I wasn't expecting to put so much stuff in this display. So half the detail now is actually missing. You can't see it because there's so much in here. But the diorama is absolutely beautiful. I know Steve really likes it. But that's actually the Gotham gun shop. That's the the booze shop and the strip joint. But he has done a magnificent job on this. But that's where they're all gone, and that really now is finished in there. It was, like I said, it was only supposed to be the BVS display, but now it's turned out to be the Justice League display. But that's how I'm having it now, and that's how I'm leaving it. But yeah, well, that does it for this year. So a lot more figures from last year and a few more dioramas from last year. I will be doing, hopefully, there'll be a lot more to see. Next year there's going to be a total change around, because obviously one big massive display is coming. So there's certain things that have got to go, and some things are going to be moved around. So again, I like to thank you all for watching, much appreciated, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. Bye.